Hello, everyone. This is Maria from mariascraftingcorner.com. Thank you for being here, and of course, a huge welcome. Either you are new and thank you for stopping by, or you've been here before and then you're what I will call my crafty buddy. I was trying to move something around, but let me not mess this up. It happens fairly often that if I touch too many things, it just gets busy and messy. I sometimes struggle with technology. If you don't know, I am a independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And hey, Susie, how are you? I meant to ask you if you could send me via email your birthday. I don't think I have it. I was thinking about it the other day because I was thinking about some of the cards I have, and yeah. Anyways, just send me your birthday via email. I was saying I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I would love to be your demonstrator, help you see what's coming and any of your needs. If you have any doubts, please reach out to Maria at mariascraftingcorner.com, and I will love to just sit down and chat with you about Stampin' Up, about quality of our products, and about many other options like becoming a demonstrator. Like if you know, you can be just what we call a hobby demonstrator. What that means is that you're really not here for, to get a business, but more to just because of the discount, which can be very good. Like me, I'm one of those people. Like if I make a sale here and there, that's cool, but my goal right now is not that specifically. So, we can chat about it. Um, I don't have a whole lot of announcements. We have it's not a complicated card at all. It's a mini album. It's a zigzag mini album. I really, really like it. I think you're going to enjoy it a lot. I saw a couple of, they were not Stampin' Up demonstrators, but a couple of other crafters in YouTube that kind of work this out. One of them is like Ina. I'm really bad with the names. Kaesler, I believe. And she has a really cool channel, I have to say. Her version was 4x6 album. Ours is going to be called a mini album because it's a little bit smaller, but it's wonderful for pictures that are 2x3, sorry, or 4x3. Yeah, 4x3. So super cool. I have another one that I want to show you, and if we are not able to finish the whole album just because it's a little bit longer, I'll explain extra things within when I'm showing you the other little album. Let me see. Real quick, if you guys are interested, you can visit my website, which is mariascraftingcorner.com, and check out my reward system, which will get you after your $50 purchase before taxes and shipping, you will get a free gift. This month is the texture chip memory cards, and oh my god, I absolutely love those. But just go ahead, check them out, and let me know if you need anything. Okay, I am going to move pretty quickly into the card because like I said, and I was not kidding, it's gonna take us a little bit of time to get this going. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is, same as always, you will have everything, all the measurements linked in the description below, and it will be later on in the blog. I'm starting to get caught up on the blog, but it will be definitely on the description below. So we are going to need, and you guys know I always have my cheat sheet here, and this is not the exception, 2 pieces of cardstock. This cardstock is our Starry Sky, and I absolutely love this color. I think that if you've been here before, you know that I'm not lying. I really like this color. And these measure 6 1/8 by 2 3/4, and it's scored at 5 3/4. Okay, so very simple. We are going to fold our score lines and kind of crease those folds with our bone folder. And what we're going to do is we're going to just simply glue this together, okay? So I am going to use our, here it is, our tear and tape, just because you guys know that I like my tear and tape. I always feel that it's the safest to use. And so for moving pieces, I really like tear and tape. And I'm going to put it all the way there. And let me put this in here. I'm going to bring our take your pick, and we're going to go ahead and remove the backing and go ahead and adhere this. Very simple. There's nothing to it. You can put it whatever. I decided that it's easier for me to do this like so. And then there you go. So we have our little mini album. And I have to say, my experience was it's much easier to at least put the panels in here pretty quickly, because it's going to grow. It's going to get some width to it, and we don't want that to get all kind of complicated. So this mini album will need some ribbon. So we'll attach ribbon here so it helps with just tying it together, sorry, and keeping it close. I have two options here. Oops, I'm bringing one of them. So I have two options. One of them is these, which is our fresh freesia, and it will go like this. And I keep thinking, I was not so sure if I wanted that one, or if I want, and I have here another piece, these, which is actually the Starry Night, the Starry Sky. I always call it Starry Night. Hi, Judy. How are you? I hope you guys are doing well. So one of the two, I've not made my mind yet, although I have to make it now. And I kind of like this combination better, but I feel it's too small. So I'm debating. I'm still debating about this, but I have to make a decision right here, right now. And I think I'm going to go with this. I actually cut about 14 inches of ribbon, and I am going to go and cut it in half. That one was already cut in half. Again, I have not been able to make my mind. I just don't know if this goes very well with the yellow in the back. But that one is just too thin. So I'm going to go with our fresh freesia one. I have my Stampin' Seal Plus here, guys. It's there. It's looking like it may give up on us. Hopefully it doesn't. You know what? Let me use for this our tear and tape. I like tear and tape for these things. Okay, so I'm just eyeballing the middle of this, and I'm just putting it like so, and we're going to give it kind of, again, I just eyeballing these. Hopefully it's in the middle. It has been my experience. I don't know, you guys, if you have a different experience, but it has been my experience that really once, even if they're not exactly aligned, it just works pretty well anyways. So I don't really worry about that too much. And now this is going to be like this. It's going to be the front. I am going to bring these are the front pieces. I do want to stamp here, so let's go ahead and stamp real quick. Where's my stamp? I am using, sorry guys, I did not tell you guys what I'm using. I'm using today the Sentimental Bark bundle. It is in the in our mini catalog, guys. I really, really like this. I really like the framing options. I don't know if you guys, that's how you would call it, but I absolutely love like this one, and we're going to see it in action here in a minute. And same as this one, I really like this, and I've said many times before, right? I love that it has all these possibilities of flowers, right? You can make really a ton of flowers with what you have in these die set. But on top of that, what I was really looking for was kind of sentiments that I can use a lot for many other things. And this one has like the thanks and thinking of and let's celebrate and dear friend, and for like let's celebrate your new adventure, or dear friend, you're amazing, and so forth. There's a lot of stuff to play with, and I really like that, and which is what I was really hoping for. I actually have to say that um, I try not to buy a lot of stuff from the mini catalog because it has less time to use it all. And in the end, right, I don't want to buy everything and anything. I mean, I wish I could, but I don't want to. We're going to use our Starry Sky ink, and let me see. I'm going to bring the dear friend. So this is going to be a gift for a friend of mine that is moving. Um, and so I really want to, oh, come on, dude. I really, let's see. Something's going on with this one. I really want to give her something as she moves. She's going to move. It's my understanding she's moving to Hawaii. And so I'm kind of bummed about that. Ta-da, it's there. I would always recommend, guys, to use your paper to try your stamps. It has been a lifesaver for me. So we're going to stamp here. I am going to stamp towards uh, the right side, and we'll do the decorating on this side. And I'm going to try to do it more towards the bottom, but not totally at the bottom. And you guys know that my big head is probably going to come in here just because. Hopefully, look at that. I am so excited when things happen to go all the way straight, right? So let me move that out of the way. And now we're going to adhere this layer. So again, the measurements will be in the description below, but this piece is, let me see, this is 5 5/8 by 2 5/8, and this one is a eighth smaller. This one is half an inch smaller, and I did it a little bigger because a quarter smaller. I'm just kidding, because I just wanted to show off that beautiful paper. And by the way, I am using the Butterfly Creases Designer Series paper, one of my favorite from the annual catalog. I think it's one of those that are super, super happy and easy to use. They're vibrant colors. So anyways, let's go ahead and adhere this. And same as always, this does not have to be perfect. I really like the end result. I think you guys are going to love the other one. The other one is for a somebody that is pregnant and is expecting, and is kind of, I already have her card, but this is kind of like a little gift to send with her card, and I absolutely love the end result. I have to tell you guys, it's super, super cute. And we're going to now adhere this to our first or front panel. And there we go. Okay. Again, super vibrant colors. I love them. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to turn this around. Thankfully, this, well, I guess what I'm trying to say is I need to be mindful. If you're doing the same, if you turn it around like I just did, be very mindful of that it's upside down so you don't get in trouble. And this is the back, so I'm not going to really put anything extra on it. Just leave the Designer Series paper do its magic. Like I said, I really, really like this Designer Series paper. So it's very vibrant and colorful. So, hi guys, tell me about you. How's your week going so far? Ooh, and before I forget, I am not going to be live next week. It is my birthday. See, I'm telling you guys, and I almost made that mistake. Whew! Saved by the bell. It's my birthday exactly on the 21st, and so I am going to be going with the husband out for some din din, and so I won't be here, but we'll see on the next Tuesday. Okay, so this is our, how would you call it? Well, our outside area. It's already decorated. We don't have to worry about it anymore. We're going to put this aside for a minute or two and we'll keep going. Now, how do we create the zigzag? I am going to show you guys using some extra paper for one reason, because I wanted to have that already all glued. Again, it has a few pieces to it, and so it's simple to do, but it has pieces to it. And you guys know I like my little pieces, so I just want to have enough time to kind of do this. So these pieces are, you're going to need 7 of these, and these are 5.5 by 2.5, and we're going to score 6 of them at the 1 inch mark on the 5.5 side. Okay. And yes, and I am not going to get going all of this, but I just want to show you kind of the basics of it. And we'll move to decorate the card, because that's it. Once you do this, that's the mini album. Very, very simple. These are already pre-scored, so I'm just creasing them so you can get a really good idea of what we're doing here. Okay, and like I said, it's 6 of the 7. There's one that needs to be it does not have to be scored. And let me show you here. This one goes in here. Okay, so this is 1/4 smaller than the actual piece. You can absolutely double layer this. I'm not going to do this just because of time, but you can double layer this. But this is the bottom piece, and it's going to be glued to our panel or to our album. The rest of them we're going to zigzag. Haha. Okay, we're going to do this like this. It's super simple. Grab your panel. We're going to put here on this side of the flap, and we are going to adhere to the bottom like so. Okay, and we're going to get, I'm not being too mindful here about being exact, but of course if you're making your own actual album, then be mindful that these are well aligned, right? We're going to bring the next piece. We're going to put glue on the same side. So on the, I don't know how you call this, like the flap that is up. I don't know. All of them. Okay, let me rephrase this. Maybe this will work better. All of the pieces need to be folded belly. Okay? If you fold them belly, you will use them belly all the time. And now we adhere this just like we did before. Okay? And now we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side again. Belly, and we're going to put the glue on the back side of that belly flap or that flap and adhere to the other side. And you do that with the rest of the pieces. I'm going to hope for that this is going to stick, and the end result will look like this. So this is the bottom, and this is your zigzag album. So you can tell here is glued on each end. So glued on your right end first, then glued on your left end, and so forth until you're done with your pieces. You can do it backwards if you want. Glue it on here, just because I have other decorations on the little album. And on the other side of the flap, I want it to look like a continuum, but you can do it any way you want. The bottom line, the secret is you glue on one side and then glue on the other side and go forth with every one of the pieces. Does that make sense, guys, or does it need any more discussion? Please let me know. I'm watching attentively to see what you guys say. So this piece, again, is going to come here. And once attached, this is going to open like this. I am going to decorate this piece. Let me see. And like I said, it does have a lot of pieces. It is a mini album in the end. And the goal is for it to have, pieces. So we are going to work through those, hopefully. And these two are, yeah, this is what's going to be on this side. You got it? Okay. I just want to make sure that it's clear because I feel it's pretty self-explanatory, but that doesn't mean it is, right? Like I sometimes feel that me understanding one thing is not exactly everybody understanding the same thing. Okay, so we're going to glue this. Also, I want to let you guys know that if you don't think that, if you don't want to make a lot of pieces, and I explain what I mean here in a second. I don't know why I'm explaining that now. Sorry. Okay, so let's go ahead and, oops, adhere this panel, which is our left panel. So we're making sure we're following the pattern and we're gluing this in the right spot. Looks like we are. And here we go. Perfect. And now we're going to go ahead and decorate these. But to do that, we're going to adhere our main frame. First, I am going to use Stampin' Seal Plus, a lot of it. And I am making sure that the opening is on the left side and that is attached on the right side because that's what I want. Again, you can do it differently. We're going to center this as best as we can. Just remember that this is about a fourth smaller, and so you need to be mindful of that. Make sure that it is center everywhere, and that'll do. If it's not center, it will be Hi, Judy, that's so funny. Senior moment. If it's not center, it's not going to be a big deal. I don't think it will affect the final outcome. Okay. So let me show you guys also, or kind of let's talk about what I did here because decorating, so this is very simple to make, but it's harder to decorate, says Maria, because again, we've gone through this before. I'm kind of OCD. So what do I mean by that? What I mean is, I don't know if you've ever made like a never-ending card, like that idea that the papers have to match is a thing. It's a real thing for me anyways. So I had to do this very, very carefully. And now that I think I didn't cut to pieces that we're going to need. So let me bring this. Whoops. We're going to cut it here in a minute. Let's see. So we have in here, and I'm bringing my little pieces. So I wanted to decorate, and this is what I'm saying, right? Because all the pieces are going to be together, like so. And so it looks like somebody is knocking on my door, and I think it's one of the dogs that is getting a little upset because the door is well closed. So this is what I mean. Give me 1 second. I want to make sure that it's closed. Little girl is stealing heat, and it's proven to be a thing, a disaster thing, I'm going to say. Okay, so what I did is I laid all my papers together, and we're going to have a little pocket here, and so that is how this is going to look. I think it's like this. And so I laid all my papers together. Let's see if I can do this. Like so. So making sure that I like the color combination of it. If, again, OCD here, so that's what took me the most. It's kind of funny. That's what really, really took me the most was getting that, which papers I wanted where. And I think I wanted this piece instead, but that's fine. We can use the blue. Blue and blue sounds good for now. Yeah. No, too much. And I'm using glue just because it's a little quicker. And it doesn't affect if it's not completely dry. And it also gives us a little bit more, of course, of flexibility to move this. Now let's go ahead and cut our 2 pockets. So our 2 pockets measure, let me see. 3.5 by 2.5. So we're going to cut 2.5 in here, and then we're going to cut 3.5. Let me move that there. I knew I was forgetting something. Don't you just hate when that happens? And another 3.5. And we are going to score these on 3 of the sides, leaving one of the smallest sides without scoring. We're going to score 1/2 inch on each side. Okay. So doing that super quick. I'm sorry about the whole dog issue, but oh my God, it's been. I think that if I thought about it more, if I knew better, I would not have engaged in having dogs. But here we are. Let me see. Actually, I lied to you guys, which is okay, but it is. We're going to score the 2 short ones and one and one of the longer sides, and we'll leave one of the longer sides. Oh, well, Maria can't do this. Looks like it's not really going to matter because it's going to be covered, but hello, Maria. So again, we're going to leave one of these sides open because once we fold, it's going to fit perfectly in our little area. And let's score these. 1, 2. So 1, 2, and the last one, 3. So again, if you have any doubts, just reach out. Like I said, my mistake, what needs to be without score is one of the longer sides. Okay, now we're done with that. I sure hope so. I would love to know. Here's my little scissors. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut these in there, right? So we can create our little pocket. And I'm going to cut this in here because it's always much easier when you cut the ends. It looks more professional too. And we're going to do the same thing. So I'm going to be mindful here of my mistake, right? And I'm going to keep this one here so I know what I did. So I'm going to cut this one like so, and this one like so. And then, let's see, these 2 flaps. Okay, so like so. It's a little bit confusing because they're scored, but if you don't score, it's not going to be confusing. And we're going to create our little pockets. So let's bring our bone folder. Whoops. And really crease those scored lines. And we'll leave this one for later. So we're going to bring our little album. We're going to glue this in here, and we can put something in here. So really, it's important to remember the whole goal of this. I'm thinking I'm going to use a lot of these today. It's really a mini album. So my goal is to give it to my friend, and they can create their own mini album with pictures of whatever they want. I actually, initially what I wanted to do with my friend specifically was to find some extra pictures of us. I don't have a whole lot of them. She was my supervisor a while ago for like 6 years. And we really got along well. And so again, she's not been my supervisor for 3 years now, but we still get together and we still talk and whatnot. And so I really want to make something special for her. And I don't think she's watching this, so it's fine. Our secret will be safe. And all we're going to do is adhere our little pocket completely aligned to our area, to our page here, because it measures the exact same thing, okay? And now this is what we're going to decorate. So let me bring our little pieces. So this one is the one that's going to go here, and this very colorful one is going to go here. And that's what I was meaning, right? Like it really looks good this way. But I would suggest that you definitely be mindful about the color combinations that you are creating, because it can get pretty wonky if you don't pay attention. When I was working on it, I was like, oh my god, what am I thinking? That combo is not looking very good. If you can tell, I am not double layering these. I am just using the back of the white cardstock as a layer, and I think that's good enough. Otherwise it's going to be too thick. And now we move to the next area. And this is what I was telling you guys. I decided to just use this is, you see, this is 4 3/8 by 2 3/8 pieces, instead of like cutting them and creating them to be exactly the same. And this is what I mean. Maybe it will make more sense. So you could perfectly cut these the same as this one, same measurement, and just create this in here and this in here as well. I chose to create this whole panel just because I think it will work really well for two things. One, you can put just a little piece of white paper, so if somebody wants to do some journaling, right? And two, if you want bigger pictures, right? So this will fit 4 by 3 pictures. This will fit 2 by 3 pictures. Okay, so let's get gluing. This piece is, oops, I think that one's not the one. This is the one. This piece is 7/8 by 2 3/8. Yes, so all our pieces are 2 3/8 height. And the only variation is the obviously the width of them. So this is 7/8, and we're going to bring this super colorful piece. I love this piece. I love these colors. Very, very much so. Okay, so here's our next piece of the album, and then we'll move. And I put them like this because it just makes more sense to me. It works better to me. And then we're going to bring this one, so we know this one or this one is here. Most likely this one. And most likely this one, like so. And I was right. This is probably the one from here. I was trying to make sure that it would all stick right. Mm-hmm. Well, I sure hope that's the one I was hoping to put in there. And if it's not, it's fine. No matter what, like I said, some of these it's fine because you can't put a white piece or something extra to create a journaling piece. It's so funny. They are, oh my God, no, I have to tell you guys for real. Like they have not had, the two males, even the one that spayed, they have not had a moment of peace since she's gone, like out in heat. Like they are constantly walking and constantly whining, and it's just like, whoa, I was not aware that it was this dramatic. Like it's very, very dramatic. I have to say. We're going to move to our last piece, and I have that one. Let's see, I have this one here, and I have this one. So I'm thinking I put a lot of fresh fish in here for some odd reason. Let me see if we have some other combination. I don't want to mess it up. I do like these little hearts. They are so cute and so colorful, and we're going to use this one. And I'm still debating on these. We'll move forward here and we'll see what else we have and what we have left. So let's see. See, because oh, now I know. Here is where the other little pocket goes. You can put your pockets wherever, of course. I just, like, there we go. Just making sure these are okay. I just like them. I'm just put them whenever, and I'm just following the first example. But you can put this whatever, right? We're going to bring our tear and tape. This corner, I don't know if you guys can tell, but this corner is not cornering very well. So I'm just going to take probably like a 16th, maybe an eighth, and make it work. So it falls perfectly okay. And maybe not perfectly, but it falls okay. And we are going, again, using the tear and tape. I think that tear and tape is always so much more reliable for certain things, right? And we're going to glue our friend. Not glue, adhere our friend. And one last one. Oh my God, taking the backings of these things is always a thing for me. And we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to really adhere this. And making sure it's aligned with the other piece. And here we go. So I have, let's see which piece is which. This one goes here, and this is the one that, and I think these two go like this. And we'll have, I believe this is the one. See, that's why I wanted to make sure we have more or less the same color combos. And I think I want this one too in here. Did I mention OCD? As you can tell, guys, I really like my fresh freesia, right? There's no doubt about it. Just, I think I'm very sad to see it go. One of the things I like about this DSP is that it has a lot of different patterns. So what I mean by that, it has big patterns, it has little flowers, and then it has more solid patterns, quote unquote. And that I think is super useful because it really, really helps making combinations or working with color combos, right? Like it feels like everything goes fairly well. And I love that. The other thing, I think I'm going to go with this one. The other thing that you need to remember is that some of these papers are actually going to get covered. So it's always a thing when you're making these cards and you're like, oh, it's going to get covered, right? Like, So we make all this effort. It's going to look gorgeous anyways, but yeah, we make all this effort and then it's going to get covered. So let's go ahead. I'm going to move these like so. Let's see. Ching ching. Oh my goodness in heavens. There it goes. Okay, it's working now. And we're going to bring and see what we have. I think this one was this. And these. And finally. Nope. This one. Mm-hmm. Perfect. And I think, and if you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, you know that they are coming with new colors. Not like they do all the time with our, because they always have new colors, but also they are coming with new colors and taking some of the old colors. And I am not sure if I am too excited or super sad about it. What are your thoughts? What's your favorite color that you don't want to see going? Mine is but it's a ink color, so is Fresh Freesia. That's one of my favorites. But I would be very, very sad if they take, for example, Blushing Bright or Petal Pink. And you guys being here, and you guys know I'm not lying. I love my Petal Pink. Okay, so here's the last one, and we'll see what we have. So I think I have this one. They got mixed up. It's fine. We will survive, I hope. I think I want this one, like so, and then one one in a more solid. You see what I'm saying? So you have a lot of things going on here. This one has some pattern, but it's not super crazy. And this, although it has a pattern, it's pretty mellow. Now I have to say, guys, decorating these is super fun. I had a blast with this thing. I'm making sure I put everything correctly. And now it's too late, but I'm making sure that I'm putting everything correctly. Yeah, Maria. Isn't that really funny? And we're going to get this one. Oh, my goodness. Where'd my little piece go? Oh, here it is. Okay, so we are done with the mini album itself. So let me move this back in here. I'm going to bring this. It seems like I did have a lot of Fresh Freesia. Maybe put this one instead. What do you guys think? I don't know. Feels like it has a lot of Fresh Freesia and I should look for something different, but I want to go back and start cutting. So I think that will do. It's fine. Yeah, I'm going to leave this big pattern and we'll figure something out with it. Again, in the end, I may be concerned about something that's minimal because if this is an area for a picture, it will barely be seen, right? So, ta-da-ta-ta, this is how it looks. And then you open it. This is one side. And then this is the other side. Doesn't it look super, super cute? I absolutely love this. It's so cool. So cool. And once I have to say, I saw some of them with pictures already, and it looks so beautiful with pictures. Same as always, guys. I have my huge stash of stuff that I had fussy cut or that I die cut. I also use, and I'm bringing this one, the Petal Park Builder Punch. Guys, I love this. And I think it's very useful if you like building your own flowers. I really enjoy that. So let me move this out of the way because it's still open. And I'm going to bring here a couple of things that I have already ready. First of all, I have already my tags done. And those are the tags that are going to go, well, not this one. And I know why not this one, because I was not sure which colors. So these two tags are going to go in here. And one of them has white in the back, so you can do some journaling. And then we have this other side. I just wanted to make sure which color I wanted for this side. And I think I obviously want the green. So we're going to glue this real quick. And let me find, yep. And again, these will have the back white, so you can do some journaling on it. I really like that idea of being able to write something in it. And I'm going to bring my other tag here. And as you can tell, I'm using these, and these are the metallic woven ribbon in all our in colors for 2022. And I absolutely love this. These are super, super cute. And because they are a little small, I've noticed that they kind of fall apart, like open up. So I kind of do that, and then I make a little extra knot just to make it sure that they won't fall apart. Okay, so that's the first thing we have is those little tags, and I did this using our tailor-made tags. which I love. And this is, oh my God, Meadow Moments, which is on sale still. I believe it was on sale. I hope it still is. And so, for example, for this tag, because it's kind of green, let me move this here. This has green. This is the same green. I can try to put one of these butterflies in here, and then it'll create some extra contrast, right? So let's do that. And I'm just putting them on this on the center because the rest of the wings is going to be a little bit off, and since I don't know exactly how much is, I'm just using this. So super simple. You go ahead, you put this in here, and again you have tags. You can put in many other things, but that way there's fun, right? Some fun in here, and we're going to do we're going to do the exact same thing here with decorating this one. And because this is so very colorful, we can really put whatever. I am thinking this one will look cute, even if it's too big. Or we can put it here. Let me see. You guys can tell I cut a lot. I think I'm going to put this one here instead. And leave that in those colors, just straight there. And I'm going to put a little bit crooked because you guys know I don't like anything straight. You have not, Judy, for real? Huh. Well, you guys know that I really like mini albums, right? Like the whole idea of mini albums I love. And I keep trying to push myself to learn more about them. And the more I learn about them, it's like, I love them. It's just that it's something that is not easy to do in a live, for example, because, there's a lot of pieces to it. And so it's there, but it's totally worth it. And it's a really good option to use little pieces. So this is what I was telling you about those dies from Sentimental Park. Look how cute this is. So this is separate, as you guys can tell. I just put it inside. You can just use this and put like a stamp here and heat emboss it. I chose to create some like kind of contrast between the white and some of that Calypso coral. And as you guys can tell, this is Revelius. But it fits perfectly in it. Well, it was fitting perfectly before. It's now not wanting, but oh, there we go. Come on, peeps. Come on. So this is something that we can put anywhere. That is true, Yuri. I completely agree with you. Sometimes you have to give up something to get something going. That is true. So let's go ahead and decorate some of this, right? I'm going to make, actually, I thought I had them, and now I realize that I don't. I am going to bring this one, and I'm going to put this one in here. And again, I'm going to leave this almost all white because what I want is for, give somebody the option to write in it. And to do some journaling. I do have some of those Petal Park punch flowers, and I did sponged a little bit on it. I don't know if you can tell. And I also did a little bit of kind of giving them some dimension. And I'm really liking them. So we can, put something here. I'm going to bring actually a yellow one. And we're going to put it here. And I also, these were fussy cut, but this is part of the Sentimental Park. What's the name of that? Stamps. So, we're going to put this one in here. Maybe there, so the flowers, and then like that. And so again, this is a super fun thing to play with and to decorate. You're gonna have a blast with it. I did with the other one. The other one is a special gift, so for like I said, somebody that's expecting her first baby, and oh my god, I had such a good time making that one. Took a little longer just because I did some coloring, but I absolutely loved it. And we're going to put this one, I don't know why I'm putting just on the front, on the center. And there we go. super, super cute, right? So we have two areas. I am going to bring this one here, even if it doesn't, no, it does not match. Even if what you said, no. But I can bring some of the butterflies in here, and I can bring a couple of them actually. Let me bring one that has some of that. Where are you? Oh, do you know what I have? I have, sorry. I did also, as you guys can tell, man, did I cut and did I do. So I have a lot of stuff in here. But I do have, so that stamp set also brings, which is not popping up here, but I have this one. This one is in gorgeous gray, but I thought I wanted to pop up. Here it is. It has these flowers and it has the eyes for them. Love them. I absolutely love them. So I'm going to bring actually these. And do I have? I was looking for another, but I don't have. And I am, just as always, Judy knows, I always use my sides, and I can put this one like that. Just for decoration, right? This one I did kind of flip the wings a little, so to create the illusion that it's flying. And we're going to put this flower like there. I am not using dimensionals in the inside because I feel that, we'll just make it thicker. Yes, that's true. I had thought about that. I have here the also, oh, but I had already put the dear friend, although nobody will notice. We do it this way. Yep, nobody will notice. I would not be able to I can put it like there in the middle and then bring one of the big and put it here, one of the big butterflies, or maybe this one. And this will cover like so. What you guys think? I think it looks super cute. So I'm just folding there a little bit. We're in the middle. And we're going to bring our, take your pick and create a little bit of that. Again, just to create the sense that the butterfly is flying. More towards the left, like there. And then we'll put this friend in here. That looks super cute. Thank you, Susie. I appreciate your input. That's why I love this, because we all kind of work together. So you mean more towards the left? I hope that's what you mean. I'm going to leave it though within the designer series paper, just because the back cardstock is the same color, and then we won't be able to see much of it if we move it. And hello, let me move this there. There you go. Okay, and we're going to bring our little butterfly. Well, this one is not so little, and we're going to put it there. Okay, so we have that decorated. We have these ready. I want something here. Let's see if I have. So I have this one. And I was thinking we can put something like "Let's Celebrate" in here. And I'm bringing the same one. I'm bringing our Starry Sky. And just like I did with the other one, just put it there. I even like very much the font of this one. I am going to move this out of the way because knowing me, I'm going to make a mess. And I am centering that as best as I can. And for some miracle of the gods, Lord is good today. The Lord is good. It's kind of straight. And we're going to glue this up in here and centered. So I guess my thought is, you know, picture, we have Let's Celebrate. We have some of these, and I think I'm going to use one of these or a few of these in here. Probably this one, the Calypso Coral Flowers. I love, as you can tell, I've used them so much. Oops. And then one of these smaller ones right there. And then so photo here, and then this moves. Whoops. Well, you guys get the picture, right? Picture here, right? And then we move here. Picture here. This one is the one I will think we could do something with it. Let's think about it. Picture here, we have this already decorated. We need something in here. Okay, let me move this a little bit. I'm going to get another piece. I have a better piece in here, almost already set up. Oh, look at that. So this needs to be cut. I want to say a fourth. That looks good. And I'm actually going to cut a little bit more. I'm going to cut a 16th more. Whoops. Okay, that's got stuck in there. And then, because then we can leave this white for journaling, right? I'm glad that you're liking it. I'm so happy that you do. But we can bring one of these in here for decoration with some flowers. Or, oh, I also, guys, I told you, I kind of did a lot of this. Look how cute this is. This is from the dies. And I just love how they look all together. Let me remove this center. But then you can just create, well, this one is too big, sorry. That's not the one. Or, you know what, I want this actually. Let me gather my, there. I like this because this is going to create a super, super pop-up in here. Oh my God, are you? We are not having snowstorms until I think the weekend. It's always crazy when spring rolls around. We just have all sorts of craziness all the time. It's crazy. I hope you are safe, Susie. And I'm gonna put this one there. I'm trying to figure this out. And this one here, and then we'll leave some area for journaling. The other thing that's important is I actually used Poppy Parade to with my daubers in here, because if you use the same color, it just won't be noticeable at all, right? That's the truth. The other way, Maria, what am I thinking? So be mindful of that. For example, in the Fresh Freesia ones, I use the Highland Heather. For this one, I use Poppy Parade. For this one, I use actually the pumpkin pie. So, yeah, be mindful of that. You'll need a little bit of a darker color. But like I said, I hope you guys are safe, Susie. Okay, so we have more journaling, picture. Judy, you're so funny. We can do the same here. This is the last page. We can leave picture here and do something wacky here. because this will, no, that one, no, be no too noticeable there. So maybe we can just bring one of these in here. Maybe this little one. I'm thinking. I don't want to use everything I need for the front. So let's go and decorate the front and then we'll come back to that. So I'm not missing something cool for the front. Oh, the front is decorated, guys. Don't pay attention to. Oh, Maria, I can be funny. I'm gonna bring one of those and just put them in here, kind of to keep extra decorations, right? And these, I always forget the name of these flowers, but these come with the sweet. They're called Fun Flowers resin shapes, but they come. They belong to the Butterfly Kisses suite. I did not get the dies for this, and I am sad about that. Is it very much? Susie, I hope you're safe. Okay, so this is our mini album. Isn't it super cute and super colorful? And so we have the last one. This is the one I was thinking. I'm thinking I'm going to bring this big butterfly here. What do you guys think? And maybe put some of the yellow flowers behind. And again, this is just to get some decoration, to get some fun going. And then whomever can put the picture in here. Okay, that is our little album. I guess I didn't need as much stuff as I thought I was going to need. It always happens that way. Okay, so of course we close, and we make a bow, which I'm not going to make so you guys don't laugh. And then you open, and this is what you get, and there it is. Super colorful. Isn't it so cute? Oh, with hail. Oh my goodness, Susie, that's crazy. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't like that idea either. So let me put my little lid on this thingy, and let me bring, actually let me close this one too. Let me bring the other one. And I had it open because I was looking for something. Look at this. This is using the elephant parades and the rhinos. And I forgot the name. Rhino Party, I think it is. And this is all using retired paper. But isn't this super, super cute? This is the back. And then look at that. Isn't that so super cute? I loved it. So we have, this is the first side. So these are the two tags. And again, in the back for journaling. And then we have this page, included another little rhino here. I love my little rhinos. Oh my God, yeah, I hear you. Here's another area, and this is, again, has some for some journaling. And this is the one on the top. And then we go here. Here's the other two tags. And the back is white for more journaling if she wants. And then there's little elephant, and we're done. What you guys think? I was in love with this. I sure hope she enjoys it. Because I have to tell you guys, I'm giving it away because I made it for her. But oh my God, I'm in love with this little thingy, right? I don't even know. Well, maybe pictures of my kids when they were young and kiddos is so cute. But I am in love with these mini album, and I hope she likes it. Isn't this super, super colorful? I absolutely love. And it looks like that, but you can like put it like this, and then you have like again some color combinations. They are super cute to play with. I use all retired paper, like I was saying. This one is from the last mini catalog, and I think this one is from the previous one. No, not the previous one. I think the one before. So, anyways, super cute. We don't know what the baby is, if it's a she or if it's a he. So that's why it's so colorful and it has a little bit of everything. Okay, guys. Well, I sure am glad that you guys stick all the way to the end. It was not that extremely long. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Please let me know if you were in if you're not in the live, which one you like the best. And what else I was going to say? A quick reminder that next week I am not going to be live. If I'm able, I may do a video through the weekend and post it on the 21st, but I make no promises. It gets really busy when my birthday comes in because planning and getting the kids in here and all that good stuff. So yeah, it gets kind of busy. And then there's St. Patrick's too, which is not a celebration I kind of go through, but it is coming. So these are the two cards. Please let me know, guys, which one you like the best. Yes, I sure hope you will stay safe. Do let us know if you need anything later on. Somehow, I mean, I know we're far away, but do let us know and be safe. Thank you again for being here. I always forget to come back up. There I am. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I appreciate it. I hope you like them. Let me know which one you like the best. And remember that the dimensions will be included below, probably tomorrow by midday. There's a lot of little pieces, but it's super easy to make. You guys saw that. Once you have the pieces, it's just like glue, 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 and that's it. It's super, super simple. And have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much, and hugs to you all.